Hey guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're checking out the Rough Country Heavy Duty LED rear bumper fitting all 2010 and newer Ram 2500. Now this will be a great pick if you are looking for some tough and stylish protection to the rear while also offering usable utility if you're taking your truck on the work site or off-road and want to protect the back while also getting some better accessibility to the bed. Now even if you're not taking your truck on the dirt, the boxy build and the textured finish will be sure to add a more aggressive appearance to the back of your Ram if you want more of that off-road or heavy-duty look rather than a street build. Now, style and protection are great, but if you're specifically looking for a setup that's also going to include lighting to help with visibility when backing up at night, this will be a great pick for you. Again, this bumper will feature a boxy construction for that aggressive look and also include two steps, one on either side, that you can easily get in and out of the bed with, which is great if your truck is lifted or you're in and out of the bed often. Now on the face of the bumper, you're also going to get two flush-mounted 2-inch LED cube lights offering a high output performance, aiding the factory backup lighting, making it very easy to see behind you, and they're even great as a work light if you just need to adjust your hitch or hook up a trailer at night. Not only are you getting the bumper in this kit, but you're getting a lot with it, including cutouts to keep your factory features, including this lower cutout for your hitch receiver. You're getting one here for your hitch plug, 6 cutouts for your backup sensor, so you don't have to sacrifice those when upgrading to a heavy-duty front bumper, and they'll also come with plug-and-play wiring harnesses. Now, speaking of that, this will also come with lighting for your license plate lights to keep up to OE standards, and wiring harnesses, as well as an extension harness for those LED cube lights, so you don't have to question when it comes to install. This is made of a heavy-duty steel construction, and it's going to be durable and able to take a hit when need be. Now, protecting the steel on top is a heavy-duty textured black powder coat finish, preventing any rusting on the bumper itself and adding more of that off-road feel. It will also match very well with other off-road accessories. The lights will also have a durable build with an aluminum housing, a durable lens on front, including a high lumen output for those LEDs, and a 6000K bright white color temperature. Now, the lights will also, again, feature a plug-and-play wiring harness with a switch, which keeps it simple when it comes to wiring. This rear bumper will come in at roughly $750, which puts this at a pretty affordable price point in the rear bumper category. Now, compared to other rear bumpers, this will come with a lot of features while still keeping the price reasonable, including the lighting, retaining OEM features, and the helpful steps on either side. Now, other choices available on the page may not come with everything that you see here, including the steps of the lighting that's included in this kit. Some may come with cutouts, but I do like the fact that this will include everything for better visibility if that's what you're looking for. Now, I think if you find these features useful, you like the look of the oversized boxy appearance for the rear end of your 2500, then this is going to be a great pick for you. Install will be a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and take you about 3 hours to get the job done, just because you do have a lot of wiring harnesses here. Again, everything is plug and play, so it's going to be relatively easy. It's just going to take you some time to get these tucked up and positioned well and properly. Now, at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get this onto your Ram at home. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
For this install, you need a 3/8 impact and ratchet, an 18, 15, 13, and 10 millimeter socket, zip ties, a 19 and 10 millimeter wrench, wire strippers and crimpers, diagonal cutters, and the supplied Allen keys. All right, today we're going to be installing a rear bumper on our Ram, so let's get started. All right, we're going to start underneath. We have our two 15 millimeter bolts on either side here and here that we're going to take off. And we also have our wiring, which we're going to disconnect. So we're going to start by disconnecting our wiring for our backup sensors. So there is a release tab right here. Just push that down, pull that out. And for the tag light, there is a red locking tab. Just going to release that. Same thing. Push on the tab and pull back. All right, then we're going to grab our impact and 15 millimeter socket, take these 2 bolts out. All right, you just take the other 2 bolts out on the other side and also disconnect the other tag light on the other side. All right, we just have one more connector, and that's for our trailer hitch connection. So same thing, just push down the tab here and pull off. All right, now what you want to do is you're going to want to take your license plate off now with whatever hardware is holding it on, so we can access our two 15mm nuts here, and then we'll be able to remove our bumper. So we're going to grab our impact 15mm socket, take these two nuts off. All right, now on the other side, you'll see these two locating plates here. What we're gonna need to do is take them off. So we're gonna grab our impact and 10mm socket and remove our two bolts. All right, now you can do the same thing for the other plate. All right, we just need to take a couple things off of our old bumper just before we put it on the new one. So we need to take our backup sensors and harness off, and also our trailer hitch connector. All right, for our backup sensors, we can leave our harness connected for now. What we need to do is take our sensors out of our clips here. So you just need to pull back on either side and just pull it out. Just get over those tabs on the sides. You just do that for the other three sensors. After you do that, you can take our trailer hitch connector out. You're just gonna squeeze these two metal tabs here. Pull it out through the front of the bumper. All right, so now we just need to transfer and mount our backup harnesses and our trailer hitch. So we're gonna take our factory harnesses and sensors. So for the middle ones, we do have our extension harnesses because they will not reach. So we're just gonna unplug our sensor, plug in our extension harness. And then we can mount our sensors in our bumper. All right, so now we're gonna take our factory sensor. You will see the two tabs here and the two grooves. So our sensor will sit in like that. It's going to mount with two small Allens on either side, one here and one on this side. So we're gonna grab our supplied Allen key in the kit and install those. You don't want to go too tight with these because you can damage the sensor. Just make sure they're good and snug. All right, you can repeat that for the other three sensors. All right, and while we're here, we can reinstall our trailer hitch connector. Just gonna go through the front of the bumper here and just push it into place. All right, since our factory bumper only had 4 backup sensors, you will see 2 empty spots, one on either end of the bumper. So what we're gonna do, grab our supplied plugs in the kit. All right, just push it into place and just do the same thing for the other side. All right, now we're gonna mount our license plate and our license plate light. So how it works is our license plate light will actually mount our plate to the bumper. As you can see, we just have a demo plate. So we're gonna put that in place, take our license plate light, back our nut and washer off, and then just feed the wiring through the hole. Fish that through. You can do the same thing for the other one. All right, and then we can secure it on the back and then connect our wiring. The type of wiring that we're gonna do today, you can wire yours up however you want. We're gonna use T-taps. So this will snap over our tag light wire, and then we have our spade connector that will slide into the end. All right, so now we're gonna secure our tag lights. As you can see, it only faces one direction, so just make sure it is facing down when you mount it. Just feed your flat washer and then your nut through your wiring. Thread that on and then tighten it down with a 10mm wrench. All right, grab wire strippers, strip some of that wire back. Grab your spade connectors, And then your wire crimpers, which are built into this. All right, you can do the same thing for the other tag light. All right, now we just need to mount our LED lights. So we have our light, our foam pad, and our mounting hardware. So we're just gonna grab our light and put our foam pad through. Now this does say rough country, so just make sure you do orient that correctly. We do have our bumper upside down right now. So before you put that on, just gonna make sure you peel back this double-sided tape. Secure that through. Put our 4 Allen bolts through. Now on the back side, we're gonna put our 4 10mm nuts. All right, then we're gonna grab our supplied Allen key and the 10mm wrench and tighten them down. All right, you just do the same thing for the other light. All right, now we just have to mount and run our wiring harness before we mount our bumper. So we have our switch, our battery connection, and then our wires that will go back to our back 2 lights. So we're gonna start with our battery connection. So we're gonna mount on our 2 terminals on our batteries here. And then you can mount your relay if you want. We're just gonna tuck ours off on the side right now for demonstration purposes. But we're gonna grab our ratchet, 10mm socket, take these 2 nuts off. All right, so we're gonna go to our positive terminal here, take this nut off, and then put our positive wire over, put our nut back on, tighten that down, and then same thing for our negative. All right, and then you have your fuse and your relay, which we're just gonna tuck back here. And now we're gonna run our switch through our firewall into the inside. All right, so now we're gonna run our switch through our firewall. So there's gonna be a rubber grommet down here. It's gonna be pretty hard to see while I'm pulling it through the firewall, but there's gonna be a rubber grommet that we're gonna pull it through and then go inside the truck and then pull the rest of the way through. To make it a little bit easier, we're gonna disconnect our connector here. It's just a simple tab. And pull it apart. So we're just gonna fish this side through and then reconnect it on the inside. All right, now we're gonna take our button and we're gonna fish our connector down in the front of our steering column here. Should come out the bottom here. And then while we're here, we can also mount our button. So we're gonna take our double-sided tape, peel that paper back, and we are going to secure ours on our dash right here. And we can go underneath and connect our wiring. All right, now we're going to connect our connector down here. And then after that is done, you can secure your wiring up with a zip tie. All right, now you can see we do have our truck on the lift. You do not need it on the lift. We're just doing that to get a better shot. So we have our wiring harness that we connected to our battery that we have pulled down, and we're running along the outside of the frame here. You just want to make sure that the wiring is out of the way of any of the steering components or suspension components or anything else that gets hot. So we're going to take ours and run ours on the outside of the frame best we can and work our way backwards. All right, so first we're going to take our wires and zip tie to our harness right here. All right, and then we're just going to keep working our way backwards. All right, so now we're going to take our wires and connect to our parking brake cable here. This part doesn't move, so this will be fine. All right, and as you see here, these wires are too short, but the kit does come with extension harnesses. So we're gonna plug them in now. And then continue running the wire. All right, and we're gonna move further back. As you can see, we have our mount here for our parking brake cables. We're just gonna secure it to our cables here. All right, now we're gonna come to where the tire is. There's a little support bar here that I secured the wire to. And also you can see there is a wiring harness here, which we're gonna secure to. You just wanna make sure that the wire stays away from the tire because it will rip it if it comes in contact with it. So we just have a zip tie here. Just gonna secure. All right, we're gonna keep moving backwards. All right, now we're at our back. We're just gonna leave our wires hanging over our frame rail here, and then we're gonna get our bumper attached and then connect all of our wiring. All right, before we get a buddy to help mount the bumper, we're gonna talk about the hardware real quick. So what we're gonna have on each side, we're gonna have two 18mm bolts with 19mm nuts. Both will go through the outer holes here. Heads will be on the bumper side. So you're gonna have bolt, flat washer, put it through the bumper, flat washer on the back, and then our nut. And as for the inside bolts, there are two threaded nuts welded to the frame. So you're gonna have your 13mm bolt, your flat washer, put it through the front side of the bumper, and it will thread into the frame. There's gonna be two on either side. All right, now we're gonna go grab a buddy to help get this mounted up. All right, so now I grabbed a buddy to help get this in place. What we're gonna do is lift it up, just set it on top of our trailer hitch, and then we'll get our bolts installed. All right, for the outside bolts, we're gonna grab our ratchet 18mm socket and a 19mm wrench. All right, then we'll switch to a 13mm socket, tighten the two inner bolts. All right, you can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, now we're gonna connect our wiring and then clean it up a little bit. So we are gonna start with our tag light. So we have our two wires here that we put our connectors on. We're gonna put our black into the black wire, red into the other one. And then we have our parking sensor harness that plugs in up on the frame here. All right, we're gonna plug in our parking sensor harness. And then we have our one light pod on this side. Take our harness that we ran, plug that in. And then you do the same thing on the other side, minus the parking harness because there's only one connector. All right, now we just need to plug in our trailer harness. So as you can see, it is tight, plug it in. So I did just pop it out of the bumper real quick. I'm gonna plug it in first and then push it back into the bumper. All right, now we're just gonna grab some zip ties and just clean up our harnesses back here. All right, you just grab some diagonal cutters and just go back through and cut all the ends off your zip ties. All right, and that wraps up our install of our Rough Country heavy duty LED rear bumper for our 2010 and newer Ram 2500. And remember, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.